stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Governor Mifflin Middle School.
Today is Tuesday, May 20th. It is day 5.
I'm Bennett.
And I'm Dan.
And this is your daily news.
The order of periods today is Tower, 1, 2, 4, and ending with 5.
There is no band today.
All library books are now due. Please make sure books are returned to the library today. Students can return books during extended homeroom today and tomorrow.
Students with clear library records can check out books over the summer today and tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, May 20th and 21st.
The winner of the Kindle for this year's Reading Awards is Daniel McDowell. Congratulations, Daniel. Please report to the library to claim your prize.
Mr. Burgraff's Block 4 class won the donut party for quarter 4. Way to go, Mr. Burgraff's Block 4.
The Governor Mifflin Community Mountain Bike Team is now open for new registrations. No experience or fitness is needed. No one sits on the bench. Practice starts July 1st. For more information, text 484-955-0848 or email governormifflinmtb@gmail.com.
Students who owe teacher, library, or athletic obligations, please return your items or pay the fee in the main office by this Thursday.
If you're an 8th grader interested in participating in the GMMS theater program next year, there will be a meeting during WIN tomorrow, Tuesday, May 20th, in the high school auditorium to reveal next year's fall play and the spring musical. Feel free to walk over for the meeting after school. Keep in mind there is no room run rust, so you will have to arrange transportation home after the meeting.
8th grade has won the Chromebook Clash for the year and will receive an ice cream coupon to turn in at lunch today for an item of your choice.
Yearbooks are here. If you want one of the remaining available yearbooks, bring $35 cash to school tomorrow, Wednesday the 21st, to get your very own yearbook. Please bring your money to Mr. Davenport in room 128 during homeroom before it's too late.
The reset room is closed Block 5.
Band students are reminded that today is the final Memorial Day parade practice after school until 3:30 p.m.
And now to Levi with the weather.
Today's weather is sunny with a high of 68 and a low of 53. And now to Liam with the shoutouts, but first a look at this week's bad word, elated.
Want to share a shout out with your fellow classmate? Our daily broadcast is the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, sports victories, or anything else that makes you smile. Head over to the 7th or 8th grade News and Events Google Classroom and find the shout outs form. For only 25 cents, you can have your message read live on the air. Come out and see Steel River Playhouse's production of Mary Poppins from May 23rd to June 8th. Congratulations to the GMMS Show Choir, Honors Orchestra, and Jazz Band who all received excellent ratings at the Music in the Parks Festival and all placed in the top 2 among performing groups. And now back to our announcers.
Today's lunch is Italian Day, garlic knot/garlic bread, side salad, fresh fruit, and assorted milks.
There is a correction. The order of periods is homeroom for 2 hours, block 1, block 2, block 4, tower, and then block 5.
Thank you for watching the GMMS TV studio, your morning news source. Have a great day.